some music. And C2C is live at 5, 4. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another absolutely fantabulous edition of Corner to Corner Wrestling Radio, C2C Radioshow.com, Spreaker.com/corner to corner, and all of your favorite podcast distribution sites. I'm Stan Grubb, and my tag team partners, they're both here. As a matter of fact, they were waiting on me. My apologies for being late, everyone. Rob Hefner, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing. Better than not doing, I guess. Today, playing the role of Sylvester Stallone will be Rob Hefner. What's up, Brian Taylor? How you doing, man? Yeah, the road to All In. We're there this weekend, this coming Sunday, man. Holy crap! We got a bit of a card to run some predictions through. We got some Collision to talk about. I actually watched Collision last night. Took me a minute to get caught up on the week. Um, but we got lots of stuff to put predictions to, lots of stuff to talk about. And where to start? Where to start? Where to start? Let me see. I'm pulling up. Here we go. Looking at the headlines here as well. Friday night, SmackDown. Edge took on Sheamus in what was claimed to be Edge's last match. But no sooner did the bell ring after Edge gets the victory, rumors start flying immediately that Edge's contract officially was up on Friday and he could actually show up at All In on this coming Sunday. Like, if you had to give a percentage from 0 to 100%, I mean, what percentage do you guys think Adam Copeland could actually show up at AEW? Pretty much every normal outlet is reporting it. Everything from Fightful to Meltzer to the Insider to the Torch, House of Wrestling. I don't know if you guys have seen that site. They're about 25% of the time right. Um, yeah, all the normal, usual suspects, so to speak. That's pretty damn fast for a turnaround on a rumor, by the way. Like, damn, he literally just finished the match on Friday. Like, what the hell? hmm I tend to agree with you. I think it's like maybe 2% that he shows up. I really don't think. It's not to say he'll never go there. I do think he might get a run with Christian before he finally hangs up the boots. But I don't think he'll be there this Sunday. I don't think that's really all that realistic. Right. I mean, The reason some of the rumors came out there is when Edge was getting ready to make his official return, the guys that he was training with to get ready was FTR. And as it turns out, while he was training to get ready, Tony Khan apparently did reach out and make an attempt and an offer. He just happened to go to WWE and say, hey, listen, they've offered me this. If you match it, I'll come to you guys. And of course, they matched it, and the rest is history. So it's not exactly a crazy idea, but to me, it just seems like, wow. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time WWE has let somebody just somewhat slip through their fingers. I mean, we've seen them let contracts expire and go, oh, wow, I completely forgot. So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but it seems a little weird. Could be. Could be. I mean, hey, we're coming up on a major pay per view, a record breaking pay per view. There's a lot of buzz, a lot of excitement. It's easy to get caught up in the rumor and conjecture. hmm I don't even know if Meltzer's the origination of the rumors that come from Meltzer. I don't even know if he's. I don't think he has any true credibility. I'm going to say anymore. I know a lot of people would go, well, did he ever? Because a lot of folks would say that he was pretty well spoon fed anything they wanted him to report. Hell, many people that were in the industry said that they did it on purpose just to get him to report something stupid. Right. hmm Right. I mean, he's the guy that broke the Bret Hart story that Bret Hart fed to him. That's I think when you look at Meltzer, yeah, of course he's a what do they call him on different documentaries? A historian. All right, I'll give him that, but he was literally fed the Bret Hart story, and that was his claim to fame. He has ridden that into 2023, still making money off of a majority of fans. Well, off of a subscriber base. Sorry. Oh, Dave Wells, yeah. hmm Very nice guy, by the way. Dave Wells is a very nice guy. I can't say I blame him though. I mean, you go viral, you got to try to cash in when you can, right? Sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm trying to think if there is a resource of news that a lot of people put their trust in that maybe they shouldn't outside of the Observer. Maybe PW Insider because I think they get it wrong just about as often as he does. But I think to Brian's point, I think he said it. Half the time they're just reporting the same stuff, just saying claiming it as their own. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got the interactions. I don't remember what it's called. The engagements, I think is what they call it now. How they measure it. Oh, smart. Welcome back to Facebook. Zuckerberg has been listening to you. So, what exactly are you building, by the way? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, it's impressive. I mean, I get frustrated just putting together the sets that come with the instructions. So for you to be able to kind of freestyle it, dude, I'm impressed. Mm-hmm. We are the ADD episode of podcasting. That's what we do. So kind of staying with the Edge story. I mean, he was in the industry in the business 25 years. Any favorite moments, favorite Edge moments, guys? Mm-hmm. The 5 second pose, yeah. Brian, any favorite Edge moments? Yeah, 25 years in the business. Yeah, really is. Hmm. I dug the Brood. I liked the Brood. That was a pretty cool concept. You didn't see a whole lot of stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I don't know that you can maybe help me out because you're a better historian than I am, but I think that was kind of an innovative kind of thing. There wasn't really anybody else that had ever done that. They're come up through a ring of fire or doing the bloodbath and all that stuff. Hmm. Maybe Kevin Sullivan's group back in the day. No. I think. Well, I think that there were so many different things that were being done that if they hadn't been seen in a while or they hadn't been seen before, kind of thing. But there were so many different things to keep track of. Um, to Rob's point, the TLC matches were good, of course. I thought the rated R stuff was like when he first turned and he was with Lita and he had his feud with Matt Hardy. That was good. That was like a whole nother level of gritty, in my opinion. And then to be able to come back from the injuries that he had, like the spinal stenosis, I remember the shock of when he retired because it was just he had just literally wrestled at WrestleMania for the title against Alberto Del Rio, and then the next thing we know, oh guys, got to retire. See ya. Like holy crap. So when he came back, it was pretty cool. For his sake, I mean, if he's truly hanging it up, more power to him. A hell of a career. If he does get a chance to have a run, like I said, with Christian before he hangs it up, I think that'd be his ideal plan. But it'd be kind of neat to see if we could get maybe Edge and Christian against the Young Bucks. Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of neat to see if they could get against the Hardys. But from an overall pace standpoint, I feel like unfortunately the Hardys' better matches have probably passed them by. That sounds kind of mean to say, but they'll have moments. But I think that they'd probably, if there's a match to be had, it'd be cool to see the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the novelty of it, but the Hardys, not Hardys, but the Edge and Christian against the Bucks would be better, or against FTR. That'd be cool too. Yeah. Plus, it's not exactly the one thing I'm looking forward to the most, right, for the show. When you look at this card, it's pretty damn stacked. That would be a plus, like it'd be a bonus, but like if it doesn't happen, I don't think you're gonna find a lot of people disappointed. I really don't. Right out of the gate, yeah. Could Edge be the James Bond villain like Christian is? You think? Make fun of people's dead parents. He's got to wear the turtlenecks and those weird coats. True. Very true. Yeah, he'll finally be the odd man out. Let's see here. Roman Reigns and Triple H on Twitter talking about 90,000 tickets moved for WrestleMania 40 already. 21.6 million dollars in ticket sales in one day. That's a lot, and a majority of those I'm sure were picked up by like StubHub and scalpers and such. But still, I have not. I did not even look. All right, well let's take a look. Let's go to Ticketmaster. WrestleMania 40. Here we go. Here we go. For night one, let's do the 2-day combo. Let's get crazy. Let's get dangerous with it. Oh my God. Okay. here's night one, Lincoln Financial. Okay. So some of these, section 231, row 21, 189. Section C26. Wow, nosebleeds. Basically nosebleeds. 242. Best seats. Section F3, which is floor seats, row 13, 2,500. Here's one. Section F4, floor seats, row 2. So just behind the front row, 20, no, I'm sorry, not 2,500. Holy shit. $8,500. Night one. Holy crap. Let's see here. Scrolling through. Here's 900 on the floor, row 18. Damn. Well, I guess they would get this kind of money off the ticket sales for that. Good lord. That's expensive. Let's see what night two shows. There we go. Night two. 215 in the nosebleeds, 219 in the nosebleeds. Best seats, F3, right there, floor seats, 2,500. F4, which is facing hard cam, 8,500. 8,300 for the row behind it. 5,000 for the same row. Wow. These must be like different resellers setting their price. Damn. That's a lot of tickets. That's a lot of money. I don't know what else to say about that. Damn. 215 in the nosebleeds. Would you do it? Per day, mind you. I guess it would depend on the card. Hmm. Be watching the video screen the whole time, but at least you were there. Hmm. Do they have like a snow policy for events that are held out in live stadiums, or they just do it? To watch Roman win again. Acknowledge me. Oh. Right. Hmm. Well, think of it like this past year, right? So night one, WrestleMania 39. Like, dude, we should get tickets. We should go. It'd be a great idea. This would be so much fun. After night two, fuck that. I ain't going. I was that mad. Ugh, they're setting us up. Right. No, really. Tell me what my name is. Oh, let's see here. As far as news bites, that's really the stuff I've seen so far. Of course, we've got the all in card we're going to run through here in a moment. Um, quick hits, quick thoughts on the Dark Side of the Ring Marty Jannetty episode. What you guys think? they were they seemed a little worse for wear the entire time. And then she's like, "I'll flash my boobies at him." Like, what the hell? They're stuck in the rock and wrestling era, man. They ain't coming out of that. They were doing something. I guess Marty and maybe Brutus's wife had a thing or something. He's like, "Keep your hands off my wife." What the hell? Yeesh. I mean, he was offered. I didn't realize that he was offered a contract after he came back in '05. I didn't. I remember him. I remember them doing like the Rockers reunion thing where it was him and Michaels against La Resistance, and then like 2 weeks later he's on SmackDown, and next thing I know, I remember reading a story that he had been arrested, but I didn't know that he had actually been offered a contract to do a full on comeback. Boy, his ankles, that one ankle looked nasty. Yeesh. That's a lot of bumping. Yeah, he broke it when he was teaming with Al Snow as part of the New Rockers, and he did a what did he say he did? The fist drop from the top rope, and when he landed, he broke his ankle. That's a long time to tolerate that because the New Rockers, what's that, 96, 97 maybe? Damn, he kept on until only a couple years ago. Shit. Did we talk about the Bash of the Beats episode? Yeah. I feel like there needs to be a counter on that episode where how many times Vince Russo says, bro. Bro, what you have to remember is. That's literally how every sentence Vince Russo says starts. Yeah, because of the fact that they seemingly pinned it all on Hogan, and then Bischoff's like, no, it's all Russo's fault. Like everybody was all confused, and then Jarrett, his part of the deal is he's sitting there going, that's one of the darkest days in my entire career. Gosh, but even he kind of semi places blame on Hogan. Like that's a total switch. Because I think didn't he claim at one point that it was Bischoff's fault it went down that way? Hmm. I will say that it does prove why you should never give creative control to a performer. That's what that moral of the story should have been. Never give creative control to your talent. I, I mean, look at what it did to WCW. Kevin Nash, Hulk Hogan. Who else had creative control in there? Right, right. Dusty was like Dusty saw the forest and the trees, so to speak. He saw the long game. Like he knew that if he was going to put himself at the top of the card, that he was going to have to eat shit for 6 months before he could finally do that. So he had opportunities lined up for all these other people. Like if somebody had come to him and said, "You're losing to Flair tonight," and he had said no, back then they'd have just fired his ass, or sent him home. They probably wouldn't have fired him, but they would have definitely sent him home. I would think. Same thing would go for Flair, although I think Flair might have been able to pull it off just based off how ridiculously over he was back then and at that time. Probably. That doesn't work for me, brother. Well, just in general, but I'm making fun of Hogan, but yeah, yeah. Hmm. Austin tried to do it. They sent his ass home. They said, "Yeah, don't come to work." Oh my god, I love. Still one of my favorite clips is where he goes, "I couldn't wait to fire him." Like, damn, that's a famous story of it. I still think had they, and you can really pinpoint it back to '97, had they just let Sting go over clean in the middle and not pulled any bullshit shenanigans, did an exclamation point on the end of the story, and let the NWO be done, then WCW might still be around today. Hmm. Hmm. That's what I was saying. Had Sting's victory been the end of the NWO? True, true. Hmm. It is pretty crazy here, and when Russo's talking about Hogan at Bash to the Beach, and I wrote that second script where Hogan kills everybody. He kills Scott Steiner, he kills Jeff Jarrett, he kills Goldberg, and you're like, damn. And he said, okay, I'm okay with that. And then he goes, Eric goes, nah, I'm not good with that, bro. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. I want the belt. Hmm. Makes me wonder what WCW would have looked like without Hulk Hogan. Period. If he had never come over. Because I mean, hmm, Yeah, there was talk that with the NWO when they formed initially that there was talk of Sting being the third man because Hogan was so nervous about going heel. Hmm. What might have been? Plus, he had made so much money off of that. Hmm. Go for it. Just rifling through stuff, trying to make sure we cover anything that might have been missed. Anything that might have been missed. I didn't know the horse was alive ever, but okay. Uh, well, hell, that's a good a reason as any to go ahead and just move on over to All In and start talking about the card because we got 9 matches so far confirmed for this one, including one for 0 hour. Got a lot of people's eyes going to be on this. 80,000 people already confirmed to be scheduled to be in attendance at Wembley Stadium, the largest wrestling event ticket sales wise um, in wrestling history up until I guess today with WrestleMania. Ah, okay, I got you. I got you. So both days total is that attendance. Gotcha. Okay. No, yeah, I do. I do. I didn't realize that was what they were doing. I don't know why I didn't see that. Good. That's a good call out. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true. The way the article reads, it does say just more than 90,000 were moved for the 2 day event. So yeah, that's between the two. Good call, man. Well then, let's start with 0 hour. MJF and Adam Cole, better than you, baby, challenging for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships against Aussie Open. This is going to be interesting. Do we see them win the titles? Do we see MJF or Adam Cole botch it? They lose again, and somehow this is what gets to the turn at the end of the night? I mean, how does this play out? How does this get started? Well, he hit the kangaroo kick. That's what I want to know. That is the they ever since Team Hell No, we've always seen. I mean, there's a bunch of other like odd couple tag team pairings that we've seen, but this is like they're trying so hard to make sure that the comedy resonates with people, and some of it's funny. Don't get me wrong, but they are trying awfully hard on this. Yeah, and by and large, it is getting quite a reaction from people. I mean, they are extremely over. So, all right, prediction wise, Brian, who wins this? Who wins the tag title match at 0 hour? Any shenanigans you think? See, that's where I'm curious. If it's just one of the, are you, really easy for me to say. That's where I get right exactly. That's where I get curious about this because it's is it MJF doing what he did last time where he's like, oh man, I blew it, I lost my edge, or is it Adam Cole that gets mad at him for costing them the match, or is some kind of miscue? I'm curious to see where that goes. Short arms him, walks away. Deck, yeah, decks him with the dynamite diamond ring. He still has it. Hmm. Because they want to love him so bad. They fans want to be behind him so bad, and then they want. It's almost like they want him to turn again, so that they can boo him even louder the next time. Because that he's gonna get everybody when he does it. It's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe he did that. There'll be one guy. There'll be Tony Schiavone on commentary. I knew he was a no good son of a bitch. That's what we'll get. Okay. Yeah. Right. Oh, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Hmm. Oh, we had the same thing though when MJF turned his back and Adam Cole was sizing him up for a super kick. Hmm. Well, okay, but here's the thing, and this is where I think Adam Cole is going to be the one that makes the turn. Adam Cole has slapped him in his face twice. He has had these moments where like he almost has like a temper tantrum, like he snaps at him, and MJF just looks like the hurt pup. Now maybe that's just me being lured in by MJF, which hey, that's good work, but I think it's going to be Adam Cole. Oh, the Kingdom, yeah. Mhm. 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 Hmm. Yeah, you don't have another really top heel that way, the way you have with MJF right now. Nope, it's still in the middle. I agree with you there. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you really look at the roster right now, Jack Perry, he's not there. Christian is probably your closest top heel in the form of mic work. Um, God dang, I can't really think of anybody else that's really taken that seriously as a bad guy right now. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Kick their little fingers down the hall. I love when he does that. It always cracks me up. Now, granted, this isn't the official like rundown list as far as like the order, but next up on the list here, I got FTR defending the AEW Tag Championships against the Young Bucks. Hmm. Cash Wheeler just got arrested this past week. Thankfully, didn't have to surrender his passport or anything. So as far as we know, he's going to make the trip. This match is still on. I don't really want to get into the whole arrest thing outside of the fact that it happened. Until we have all the facts, it just wouldn't make any sense. So the match itself, I mean, hey, these guys have had a solid set of matches beforehand. What do we think of this one? This is number 3 for them. Hmm. The Bucks did just sign an extension. They're there for a pretty good amount of time, according to them from their BTE stuff. So they have plenty of time. FTR keeps talking about this could be the coming towards the end of their run. So I don't know. I kind of agree with you, Brian. You think what do you think of this one? All right, I'll bite. What the hell you mean by that? That's true. That's true. Do we think that they lose the straps because of that? Then is that what you're saying? Yeah, very true. Yeah. Well, and if it's not the Bucks, who do you put them on? Maybe the Gun Club, the Bullet Club, the Gun Club. Jesus, the Bang Bang Gang. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I, I really like what Juice Robinson is doing right now. He is hilarious. And the fact that he keeps carrying around that Jay White cardboard cutout, even though Jay White's with him when they're coming to the ring, is hilarious. And they're too sweet in the cardboard. The Bang Bang Gang. Yeah. Hmm. Right. Plus, it also builds for potential, chase story for FTR going back after the Bullet Club, depending on how all this goes. Yeah. Yeah, I think for Cash's sake, I hope everything gets handled. I hope it all gets worked out. I mean, it's a damn shame to see that happen. Hopefully, it's not an indication of anything else, but I guess we'll see. AEW four-way match for the women's AEW four-way, Jesus. AEW World Women's Championship four-way. Tony Storm, Saraya, Britt Baker challenging Hikaru Shida for the women's championship. I'm looking forward to this, but I gotta say I really, really am enjoying the character changes that we're seeing with Tony Storm. She cracks me up. It's like a diva kind of thing, like an old what is? I've seen a comparison to Marilyn Monroe, but to me it's more like a British actress who's just fed up with it all, kind of thing. Just an observation, I guess. Oh no, this is like an old throwback to like the 50s and 60s kind of thing, is what she reminds me of. Let's see. Soraya's the hometown girl. Tony Storm, Australian. Britt Baker seems odd girl out. Sheeta, of course. I feel like they gave her the championship to kind of give her an opportunity to win it in front of people. I think she's going to ultimately lose it, but the question is, does it go to Saraya? Does it go to Tony Storm? Does Britt Baker somehow shock the world? Maybe Jamie Hayter gets involved. A lot of different factors. You think Saraya? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Hometown girl getting her shot. Plus, they've been kind of building towards it for a good while. Hmm. 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 I think so. I mean, if Britt Baker was to come away with the championship, I think that'd be kind of cool. But I think they're probably keeping her out of that moment until Thunder Rosa is back and they try to redo that feud or rekindle it. You talk about Thunder Rosa? If you did, I did too, because I don't think she had it. There's a report going out there that she is closer and closer to being cleared to return, including having a 5 minute like exhibition match before a TV taping, like to show that she could bump. That was what I read, but if she had a match, I sure haven't seen it. Hmm. Let's see. I am. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Here we go. Thunder Rosa. Here we go. Thunder Rosa was planned to challenge for the WW. God damn it! Thunder Rosa was planned to challenge for the women's title very quickly after she was cleared, given she never lost it in the ring. When she is cleared, it is still not confirmed. Her back issues ended up being for far worse than originally expected. So no clarification there as to when she's expected back. Of course, Darby Allin and Sting against the Mogul Embassy, AR Fox and Swerve Strickland. This is a tag team coffin match. Never seen a tag team coffin match before. Uh, that's what I wonder. Do you put them both in the same coffin? Do you have to put each team member in their own coffin? Like, are there four coffins? Is there two? How many coffins are there? Come on, Tony Khan. You got to get with us. You got to tell us the rules. I do love this build up, though. Darby and Sting kind of going back after uh, Swerve and AR Fox. They attacked AR Fox at his home promotion, his home indie promotion, beat his ass, and they did a coffin drop to him right there in front of his own people. I have a feeling it will be. I'm wondering if this is the fabled how Sting finally closes the book. I'm I'm the kind of guy that would say if you do that, you give him the title and then let him retire with it. I mean, I don't think they would do that because I think Sting would not want to be like that kind of guy, but that'd be my thing. Right, right, exactly. No, I think everybody would be actually more grateful to see one last title run of Sting kind of thing. Nick Wayne? Damn. Damn. That's awful early. Okay. I could see it, but that I wasn't expecting that to come about. Let's see here. Next up, six-man tag team action, trios action. We got what? Oh, good point. Good point. Mogul Embassy. I think he's here. Rob's here. Rob, who you think? Darby, Sting, Mogul Embassy. What do you got? Mogul Embassy. Do you agree with Brian? You think Nick Wayne's going to turn? Outside of the fact that they're going to put people in coffins. You're going to have Brian Cage run down. You're going to have the Gates of Agony run down, I think. So next up, we get a dream match by many people's thought. Golden Elite, Kota Ibushi, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page against Konosuke Takeshita and Bullet Club Gold, Juice Robinson, and Jay White. Dude, I don't know about a winner, but I think everybody wins on this one. This is gonna be fun to watch. hmm I feel like you have to have Takeshita and the Bullet Club win because if you have Takeshita lose in this type of situation again, then man, it's gonna take some recovery for him. He kind of needs the win more than Omega and company does. Takeshita, he does. I mean, and that's why to me I feel like it's a pivotal point where he needs to come out on top of here. Damn Don Callis. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're saying the Golden Elite, Bullet Club? Okay. All right, Rob. It's to you, sir. Takeshita. Mm-hmm. Well, I think at this point, isn't Takeshita a full-time AEW superstar or performer, wrestler, whatever? It's a good question. Was he DDT Pro? Next up, we've got what might take the award for the most overbooked part of the night. Stadium Stampede. We've got, let me read off the list here. Basically, everybody who wasn't already booked. No, I'm just kidding. Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, The Best Friends, Chuck Taylor, Trent Beretta, The Lucha Brothers, Penta El Zero Medio, and Ray Phoenix against the Blackpool Combat Club, John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, and 3 participants to be announced later. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's going to be a 12-man match. You were saying earlier about moving parts and overbooked. Here you go. Mm-hmm. No, just it's Kingston Cassidy, the Best Friends, and the Lucha Bros, and Orange Cassidy. I said Cassidy twice, but yeah. So who the hell is going to join the Blackpool Combat Club? House of Black? They're not currently on the card. That would be interesting. Well, if it's House of Black, then I got to go with the BCC and the House of Black. Really? Dang. This is going to be one. Ain't throwing me over the top of a cage. No, sir. That's how he won. Give me that extra bucket of chicken. I'm not getting thrown over the top tonight. uh, I, I guess I'll say, fuck it, I'll go with you guys. I do love Orange Cassidy. I think he's the most consistent performer on that roster right now. Uh, yeah, okay. I'll go with Cassidy, the Best Friends, Kingston, and the Lucha Bros. What the hell? Dare to be different. You bullied me into it. I was bullied. Next up, Chris Jericho taking on Will Ospreay. I hope he proves me wrong, but I'm not looking forward to this match. I kind of think this match might suck. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think that's where that's going. Now, it's not listed as for the IWGP US title. Oh, that's right. He called it the UK title now, the IWGP UK title now. That's something that hasn't been done in a while, renaming a title. Oh, yeah, they leveled it up. Yeah. The international title. Well, I mean, Jericho's proven me wrong before. It's not like it's never happened, but oof, yeah. Hmm. I mean, who else would you put Osprey with? I mean, I did think they were going to go back after Omega and Osprey, but maybe Omega just wasn't up for it yet. I do have a concern that Omega might be closer to done than we realize. I feel like he's wrestling hurt, and he's just. I mean, he's in 6-man action. He's doing a lot of things off out of the ring. Maybe he's recovering still from something. Maybe his match with Osprey re-aggravated an injury. I don't know, but it just seems like he's not okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that could be by design, and in other words, to keep him kind of out of that spotlight, to let MJF and Cole have their moment, have Punk have his, to not muddy the waters. True. That would have been a really good match. Their first one was great. Love to see it again. So it sounds like we're all in agreement that Osprey is coming away with the victory here. All right. Moving on to the real world championship. Ring of Honor television champion Samoa Joe challenging CM Punk, or the Golden Vampire, as per this past Saturday. That segment was fun. Watching him rush to the ring, hit the go to sleep. Which, by the way, hey Punk, maybe get a little bit more back strength there, buddy. That looked like you almost hurt yourself. Um, yeah, that's true. Samoa Joe is not a small man. That's a fair point. Oh, he hit that go to sleep, and I'm like, oh shit, he might have just blown his own back out. God, yeah, it's got to be Punk, right? Yeah. I mean, it's too early to take that belt off of him. He's got a story to tell here, and they're getting ready to head to it. All Out's not going to be when they start that, but maybe, I don't know. It's got to be Punk. Isn't that right, Rob? It's got to be Punk. That's right. Yeah, I am. I am very curious as to how that's going to play out. Like the lead in to All Out from here is going to be interesting. A lot of these matches have kind of a flair of like ending, like that's the period on the story, like the Golden Elite against Takeshita, um, Punk and Samoa Joe, FTR and the Bucks, hell, even Adam Cole and MJF. It just seems like a short time to turn the page and then start something new. Hmm. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Blood and guts. We're all done here. Hmm. Yeah. Maybe a 2 out of 3 falls match or something like that. I'm really on a 2 out of 3 falls match kick lately. You can blame FTR for that. Hmm. I mean, it's a unique challenge to have. I do look forward to seeing how they put it together, but it'll be interesting. So it sounds like is all three of us saying CM Punk? Nobody saying Smojo? Then we got the main event: MJF and Adam Cole for the AEW World Championship. We started the predictions here talking about the dynamic of who turns on who, how this one plays out. Brian, are you going to say that? Are you sticking with MJF ultimately makes the turn and comes away with the title? Hey, I don't know. You might change your mind. You might have had such a compelling argument given to you. You're like, damn, you're right. See, I mean, yeah, you just could be like, you know what, Brian, you're absolutely right. Yeah, thanks, Brian. MJF. All right, Rob, what you got, buddy? Baby. Yeah, I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. I gotta say, Adam Cole. I think he's the one that makes the turn. I think they're gonna try their hand at flipping the script. What I think happens here is that Adam Cole and the Kingdom is how this plays out. Cole actually turns on MJF, joins the Kingdom with Roddy Strong, and we've got a new heel faction in charge since they seem to love gang warfare so much in AEW. Maybe this is MJF's chance to reform the Pinnacle. Who knows? What? I said maybe this is MJF's chance to reform the Pinnacle. Who knows? Right, because he's going to join up with the Kingdom. So to combat that, MJF gets the Pinnacle back together. I'm not saying I'm always right, but I mean I have about a 50-50 shot, right? Well, you're easy to confuse. That's not a problem. Quick, fast as you can. 1 + 1. Oh, damn. All right. Well, I guess he's not easy to confuse. My bad. I don't know. It just seems like that's what they're building to. I feel like that we're getting these tease moments for it to be Adam Cole, even though, I mean, I kind of agree with you. It makes better sense to keep it with MJF because of how good he is at being their top villain, and it really does put them in a lurch. But if Adam Cole is somehow making that turn, I mean, who are you booing louder? I guess. I mean, it's. I'm not saying it doesn't have its flaws. I'm just saying that that's what I predict. Hmm. With the slaps to the face and everything. Yeah. I mean, he did throw dodgeballs at kids. He hit him in the face. What good guy does that? And his fans are all double devil worshippers. Now this pay-per-view starts Sunday at noon. 4 hours, I'm guessing. It's gonna be a long show, I think. But hey, at least it ends earlier in the day, so you get a little bit of a breather. You don't feel like you went through a marathon, at 12 o'clock when you got to go to bed now. Uh, like as in they're wrestling at JPJ on Sunday? You ass. You're such an asshole. Well, they got a show coming up on September 10. Yeah. Yes, you did, because the next day they're on Raw at in Norfolk. Hey guys, how's it going? We're just here to celebrate the opening of this new Chick-fil-A. And now we're going to Norfolk. That's right. There's a ring in the truck, but we're not leaving. We're not taking it off of there. No, no, no. Just here to say hi. What? That's not what we do. It's a hard knock life, Brian. Come on, man. Cut me some slack. You're gonna have to. It's too late. It's gotta happen. What? Wait, what? um. Well, see, you didn't say to watch. You said to buy tickets. I didn't know if that was just when they went on sale or if there was actually a show like that day. Huh? Huh? Yeah, yeah. Fine. Could be that I'm just in shock of hearing you say you're going to buy tickets to watch WWE. Fair. That's fair. You're not wrong there. Yeah, a year ago. No, SmackDown was a few years ago. Damn. Last time I saw SmackDown was during the Mixed Match Challenge before COVID. hmm Must have been a memorable show. Who's insulting you? Why are you saying you're getting insulted, buddy? It's gonna be all right. Don't get hot about it, kid. It'll be all right. It's okay, Brian. You'll be all right. Why? Shit. That's sounds like career change time. Damn. That's a lot of money. I'll be happy to tell him, hey, you missed a spot. Damn. I'll be calling Bucky's when this show is done. Would you like my resume now? Cleanest bathrooms in the world. Well, I reckon that's going to do it for us this week. All In is Sunday. Then we've got Dynamite, we got Collision, and we got All Out the following weekend. Phew, that's a lot of wrestling. But hey, better to have a lot than a little. That will hurt. That's a lot of pay per view right there. Plus, if you do go to JPJ, depending on where you get your seats, they're actually usually pretty well priced though. They're opening a Chick Fil A. I told you. Sunday Night Stunner, I think it's what it's called. Sucker stand into what? I'm confused. I got lost in the sauce on that one. Well, catch up with your boys on the X at Rob Hefner C2C, at Vlad Dragul VLADDRAGOOL C2C, and catch up with me at Stan Grubb C2C. And the show is at C2C Radio Show and C2CRadioshow.com. Thanks again for listening, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on Corner to Corner. Have a great night.